Good afternoon, everyone. James Free of the EFI. Sharing another tip with you. This one's involving Command Workstation 6.5. We have some new features in 6.5. If you haven't seen or heard of them, if you go out to the EFI's main website and click on Command Workstation, under the What's New, we'll list out the categories of stuff that's new in 6.5. In particular, I just wanted to show you two that I thought was very useful in print environments. The first one is collapsible panes. As we're looking at my screen right now, you can see that we've got this pane over here that gives us information about the engine and the queues, right? We can see what's in the trays, which servers we're connected to, and all the queues. And over here to the right, we've got the job preview and the job summary. Well, sometimes that just makes this overall queue a little small. So right down here on the bottom left of this taskbar, we've got a double arrow here. If you click on that, that will collapse that pane, and likewise over here. So now we have a much bigger screen to look at as far as the details, these columns related to specifics about the job. And then I can uncollapse. The second thing I want to mention to you is something called tags. So a lot of times when in a print environment, usually you've got people who are sending jobs to the Fiery, and sometimes you've only got one operator who's actually doing the print work. And the jobs will sometimes, based on the size of the job and how it has to process before it gets into the queue, some jobs could end up in the queue ahead of other jobs. And so you have the ability to change that based on some other constraints and configuration. But as an operator, there's an easy way to categorize those now. So we have included something called tags. So let me show you first how to get to the area where you can set up tags. If I click here, I now have a new category called Manage Tags. And you can see by default there's a tag that's in here in red called Priority. But I could add any other tags that I want. Let's say I want to add one called Print Tomorrow. I can give it any color I want. And I can continue adding more tags based on whatever my categories are. Then I can click OK. Now what I can do with this is I could go in and designate some jobs to be tagged simply by right-clicking as priority. And maybe I come down here and say, look, these 3 jobs are not a priority. You can print those tomorrow. And now you'll see at quick view, I can look at my main queue and I can see what jobs have a priority and what jobs I can print tomorrow. Now, you may be saying to yourself, well, that's great, but now I've got to memorize these color codes, and what if they change? What if red's always priority, but print tomorrow isn't always a category? Maybe we don't always print the next day. Well, over on the left here, you also have these broken out. And if you notice, not only are they broken out, but the jobs that were tagged as priority only show here. And the jobs that were tagged as print tomorrow is the only thing that shows here. So all the other jobs that are in the whole queue that don't have a designation aren't showing in either one of these. So at quick glance, again, I could go to my categories and I can say, oh, I need to print all these right now. And all of those, I can wait till tomorrow to print. So tags is new in 6.5. It's a way for customers to categorize some of these jobs, to break up the queue, so it's easy to find jobs, easy to know what to do with them, and you can get this in version 6.5. So check it out on our website, and I look forward to bringing you some more helpful hints.